Hello, welcome back. More Okami. It's actually an entirely different day of recording, and the first video is actually live now. So people know I'm recording now. That should tell you how far of a backlog I have at this exact moment. Fluctuates a lot, but up my volume a bit. Give me back my key. Here's your dog instead of a key. Chuck's dog to the side. That seems a bit haphazard, but he seems alright. If a bit angry. Gasp. He doesn't like you, kid. Nah, he just doesn't like the kid. It's confirmed. I mean, you know, apart from age, mostly. I see. Wags tail enthusiastically. Procures large fishing pole. Where did he get this from? And off they go. And off we go. I really wish I could dig this up, but alas, it is stone. He won't be at the fishing spot because he's not currently fishing. Kind of implied by the fact that he's gonna go fix the bridge. The bridge is right over here. Hopefully the mic's in the right spot. Don't actually know, didn't test before I started, but anyway. The bridge is right over here. The destroyed bridge, anyway. You might notice a wee bit of problem, though. With the whole raging rapids thing. Alright, good job. Now what? Get that rope out of my way. Ah, if it isn't our old friend. He's very loud if we could hear him through all of this rapids. Through all of these rapids? Is it these or this? Is that a plural word? Alright. Now you might notice something quite obvious about this tree trunk. Oh wait, let go of it. Too late now. The tree trunk has little hooks on it just like everything else we've hooked onto so far. The game's very good about telling you stuff like that. Did I just bite onto his pants? This seems like a rather uncomfortable place to bite. And we do indeed have to be quick about this. I already used one, so that's a pretty poor start, but they give you plenty of extra, so... Thankfully, these things are infinite length. So once you latch one on, like so, you also get more ink. This is pretty easy to do, but you do have a time limit. Once you latch one on, let's look at that one. It is there forever. Which doesn't really make any sense because we're still barreling down the water here. I missed that one. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention. This would be a lot easier if it was a slightly higher frame rate, but that's fine. Now we just need ones on the right, like that one right there. Thankfully, they give you so much extra time that you're pretty golden. As long as you don't, you know, hit the brush button too many times. And use up all your ink. It would be rather unfortunate. But anyway, hi Ume. We fixed the bridge. Calculated. Wags tail enthusiastically. Ume is a simple dog. Look at that new bridge. You know, you can't get a cart across it, but you know, I guess it is a... Look how fast he's wagging. The kid did nothing, but alright. Well, to be fair, I guess the kid had the fishing line thrown out there, or the rope thrown out there, which caught the log. Is the dog's tail just getting faster every time? Oh, now I'm wagging. Everyone's wagging. He's bound to pop up somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, he is indeed. Look at how happy Ume is. You probably want meat. There you go, buddy. Now this is a unique scene. It's exactly the same as all the other ones, if you want to be technical, but this is the only time you feed Ume. All the other ones are just, you know, there's only so many kinds of animals that you end up feeding in the game, so. But if you do that, you get double. Also, look at that tail go. That's a waggy tail. Or, what did, why do I bite you there? Ume doesn't care about my barking. If you feed Ume there, you get double faith, basically. Anyway, hello. You did it! I said in this video we were gonna fish, but I don't think we're actually gonna fish. I think we'd probably just go to the next zone and then come back, and that would enable the fishing, but I think we'll just continue for now. There's plenty of time to do fishing. You guys have seen the fishing. There's really not anything extra to it. Ink bullet tips. So this, I forgot. We actually did get a new weapon. I don't remember what ink bullet is. We're going to swap our weapon types around just for giggles so you guys can see new equipment. But we're also going to find... What tome is it under? Travel guide? I forgot. Ink bullet. Drawing dots on enemies with a weapon capable of ink bullet. Transform into holy projectiles. Okay, that's what it is. That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't quite remember. But anyway, we have a new weapon now. As you can tell by the fact that it's floating around our head. Only your main weapon gets displayed. Your sub-weapon is gone, as far as the model cares. But every weapon in the game does have a unique model, so it's got that going for it. And there's quite a lot of weapons, which is good. Anyway, welcome to Taka Pass, or Taka Pass. I don't actually know which. This is actually a central-ish sort of hub for quite a few areas. Do we have a map for this? We sorta do. Doesn't really tell us anything, but there are a few different places that are attached to Taka Pass, if I recall correctly, so. There's one right there, Kusa Village, which is our first destination. Hello. My most precious tool of the trade is gone. Mischievous moles, you say? There are indeed some mischievous moles in this area. So on Mount Kamiji, where the big windmill is, terrifying growls. That shrine is, I think, the next dungeon-y area we're going to. But if I recall correctly, it will be a bit before we get there, so you can still talk to me. Terrifying growls, this area's all cursed. Can't even get past the city checkpoint to go home. Okay, merchant. Used to be so nice to relax in the divine wind up there. Fresh fish from Agata Forest would fetch a fortune right now. Well, by golly. I have a few fish for you, my friend. The price of these, I'm pretty sure, never actually changes, but the giant salmon, if you actually do manage to get it, which I think you always do, sells for a lot. There's nothing else for me to sell. We have a lot of yen, and there's really no need for me to have this much yen, so we're going to purchase enough of every type of food so that we have 10. And this will probably be the last time we buy food for a while. I could get some Inkfinity stones, but no, we'll save the rest of it. Save point located here if you so desire. Also this mysterious stone, which is weird to examine sometimes. Known for its driving winds and scenic views. Indeed, we have to make the Guardian Blossom bloom. But where is the Guardian Blossom? I think this opens up the pathway to the actual village up there. Which I think is actually where we have to go. But we'll have a quick gander around here. There's nothing to see because this is the whole area, but... Well, unless you run out into the cursed zone, but there's literally nothing in the cursed zone, so... Not a whole lot of good that would do you. But there you go. There's the whole explorable area for now. Hello, wooden horse friend. Excuse me. I should really break, like, every pot in this game. And if you're playing, you should probably really break every pot in the game, too, because... Not only do they drop yen, but they also tend to drop lots of food, and they also tend to drop the occasional treasure and food, or like seeds and stuff. Food bags, that's what they're called. Anyway, say hello to our friend again. There he is over there. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Gasp. I believe we have to fight him again here. The god's gift to man is here, bonjour. No, I don't know why he periodically says French words. Language, romance language. That's the word I was going for there. Something, I don't know. I have the power to see that which is yet to come, meaning the future. The half-baked prophets at it again. He's got a point. Oh man, the classic I didn't hear you saying anything. I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather I literally had a flawless boss fight. What are you on about, dude? Also, I hit the table. Without using an Inkfinity Stone, that was a flawless boss fight. If you use an Inkfinity Stone, I believe you can kill the boss in one round. Because you can just abuse Slash, which does a lot of damage to that boss. It never crossed your mind that you could help out? I mean, we didn't really need his help, it's okay. And we must now fight again. This time we have a different weapon, as you can tell by the fact that it's doing a completely different attack. Oops. I think I messed that up by hitting him constantly, yeah. You can't use... I'll demonstrate it. You can't use brush techniques unless he's black and white. Oh right, we have a shield, I forgot. It's a... Oh, I messed that up, yeah. Yeah. It's a very strange shield. Excuse me, sir? You're not supposed to be able to turn around that attack that quickly, but that's fine. I really don't like this weapon type as a main, by the way. Mostly because it tends to hit multiple times and it's kind of slow. And weak, for that matter. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it's a sweet looking weapon, but we would have killed him already if we were using a different weapon. Excuse me. I blocked that first hit and it still hit me, by the way. That felt pretty good, and we got a Demon Fang out of it, assuming it actually lets me pick it up. You can get Demon Fangs for blocking perfectly. If that doesn't give me that Demon Fang, I'm gonna be real mad. What do you want, you fiend? Have you been to Lake Harami over on Shinshu Field yet? Yeah, we know. We know, we found it. The Demon Fang is right there, it's eyeballing me. I'm glad it's in the cutscene. I'll need the Serpent Crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Nope, never even heard of it. He's the keeper of the island. I shall just have to find it myself. Spoiler, we'll probably find it before him. Ooh, another prophecy. A doggone difficult quest. That's a pun, by the way. That's why dog was capitalized and separated. Let's try and beat Waka to that Serpent Crystal. We might indeed find a new Celestial Brush technique. We get wind in this area, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that could have been better. It would have been better if I was using a different weapon. Hey, we got a Demon Fang. Thanks, game. That's our first Demon Fang. You can get them from blocking perfectly, I believe. It's not a guarantee that you always get it, but maybe? I'm not sure. But the main way you get it is from that technique that costs 100,000 yen, because you can taunt enemies and then they just throw Demon Fangs at you like crazy. So it's a pretty easy way to get that, but it does cost 100,000 yen, so it's more of a later game type thing. I mean, you know, we've been spending very little yen. We're just about at 50k, so... Excuse me. Pot. Ka said pot. Can't access that because we don't have the ability to get rid of fire. Which doesn't actually need wind. That was my mistake. I don't think wind works on that. It might actually. Does it? I don't know. But there's a technique that you can draw from water to something else, and that will allow you to guide the water. Is there anything up here? I don't remember that there is. Besides enemies. Oops. And this, which we can't do anything with yet. It taunts me so. I wish there was a faster way to get your speed built up again. Because if you lose it, man, moving goes real slow. Ooh. I could stop and pick up the fruit, but that's not what we're doing those for. That's a technique we haven't used in a while. And we bloom the big old tree. Like so. And now the curse is removed from the zone and we can actually fully explore it. And we'll be here for quite a while. There's two separate towns attached to this place. There's the one with the windmill, which is not really a useful place at this point in time, but... And then there's another one which is it underwater? I can't remember if it actually is, or if I'm thinking of something else, but it's a place with dogs, I think. Lots of dogs. We'll see it soon enough because it's required. It'll be easier to find brush techniques, but first, that big windmill. Let's take a good look around Taika Pass. Indeed. You should always explore areas before you move on. We can just jump down from here. There's no reason to be up here anymore. And now this is here, despite literally not having been here about 20 seconds ago, before we removed all this stuff. Hey. Come back. Love me! The bonus with this thing is that it can hit multiple enemies, but because it does such little damage, you do have to be wary of things occurring. Plus the fact that it hits multiple times. Do a quick slash and finish them off. We could just use brush techniques to kill stuff faster, but... Hey. It's really good at dealing with enemies that have to be hit multiple times for something to occur, though. Which isn't a whole lot of enemies, but you know. It's doing quite a number on this dude. It's also moving him for some reason. You're not supposed to move, my man. I do like the block animation, though, but it does make you vulnerable for a little bit afterwards. Because for, I think, like half of a second after the block, you are not blocking, but you also can't do anything. Anyway, hello, tigers. Tigers obviously fans of meat. Being tigers and all. I wish I knew why the load screens were delayed like that. Like, once that skip pops up, you can actually skip the rest of the load screen, and it loads perfectly fine, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But regardless, it's not really a big deal. Here's the moles. Stop right there. How dare you walk around our turf? I'm Molly of the Molesters. Hi, Molly. I'm a god. All of the territory, that's a lot. We can't just allow people to come wandering in as they please. That gold-colored thing used in shops. The special dust cloud formation. Now, because I was not really prepared for any of this to go off, how do I actually deal with this? I don't remember. Do I have to hit him? It's over here, I think. Oh, no, he's goofed me. It'll take a lot more than that to hurt me. If you want to fight, let's fight properly. Okay. Try this on for size, does the exact same move. Hey. I don't understand it. You weren't, like, doing anything, though. I was lonely. No matter how long I waited down here, no one comes to see me. I mean, you are a mole. You're just what I need, doggy. This is indeed getting stranger by the minute. And off he goes. Never to be seen again, but what we do have is this. Which is the specialized tool that Mr. T-Man over here was requesting. Or not requesting, but worrying about, as it may be. So we'll wander back over here and give it to him. Which completes the quest. I can't possibly get on without... Hey, I have it already. That's my precious teacup. It is. You offered a teacup. This is my good luck charm for doing good business. We get a golden mushroom. There we go. Anyway, moving on. Now that we've completed that. I do wish this game ran in, bamboo shoot. I do wish this game ran in 60 FPS, though. I mean, it still looks lovely, but you can certainly tell that it's running at 30. Which is a little disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Anyway, any trees to bloom? There are not. Hello, dog. Dogs also like meat. As they are wont to do. 3 whole faith. It's not really worth 500 yen, but that's okay. This place serves no purpose right now. You might notice when you walk into here, it's a bit ominous. It's also this lady who is rather ominous and emitting, you know, red doom. You'll do nicely, little mutt. She has spooky arms coming out of her basket there, and she also has a knife. So she'll chase us and try to murder us and put us in her little bag. Obviously, we don't want that. We'll utilize our fantastic evasive maneuvers to run around here real quick and explore. There's nothing to do here yet, I don't think. Oops. Had some difficulty jumping. Anyway, there's nothing for us here yet. Later on, we'll have to come here at night. I bet you could easily smash it to bits, if I had a way to smash it to bits. If only. Well, that's an awful circle, but there you go. We're just gonna fully explore this place before we have to actually do anything with it, but there's really nothing here. Seems like the frame rate is stuttering or something. We get some, I think we get dialogue if we leave through the front door while she's out here. If I recall, I think we do. Nope, she has the same exact dialogue. Alright. Goodbye, Miss Cutter. Anyway, quite clearly something bad going off there, because it does the effect as if you're in a cursed zone. Minus the whole dying thing. Unless she catches you, in which case there's some dying things going on. I feel like this area is just stuttering. I don't think it's always been doing that. It's just a bit of stuttery area over here, which is unfortunate. Slightly bothersome, but not a huge deal. Would you stop juking me? Hey. I should probably really just wait for him to attack and then use the slice to counteract it. Because it doesn't really save me any time attacking him constantly if it delays that. Hey, it's Bongo Man. Haven't seen you in a while. Optimally, to deal with this guy, you would stand in the center so that he's more likely to not be along the edge of the map here. There we go. Easy fights. Look at this beautiful water we have now. This also opens up that little thing in the center, which is a teleportation / fast travel. And this person, I don't know where they came from, but... sometimes they come up from the bottom of the ocean. There are other springs just like this all across Nippon. The mermaids come up to the ground to visit their favorite places. If you throw a mermaid coin in there, the path will open up. Obviously, we don't have mermaid coins. I believe we unlock them, let me out. I believe we unlock them at one of the places near here. Is it that way? I think it's over there that we unlock it. But I'm also pretty sure we can't do anything over there. My game is really stuttery and it's actually bothering me. I think it might just be this area is being a bit wonky for it. It is a fairly large area. Yeah, we can't do anything over here yet. Oh, actually, we can. He can't. If we go around, I think it... yeah, okay. I knew there was a way to talk to him, I just couldn't remember. The scent of the secret place that welcomes only the good-hearted. Sasso Sanctuary is where all the sparrows live, right? Saw one of the young sparrow girls coming out of there. Oh, you still talk to me, apparently. Wonder where that little girl was heading off to. Hope she hasn't gone anywhere with that nasty old couple. Nasty. Anyway, wander through here so we can actually go into this place. Neat little trick. It's an old school trick where you have to walk through a certain archway to unlock something. Hadn't seen that before this game. I hadn't seen that since like an N64 game, I think. Don't you just love the smell of bamboo? This takes us to Sasso Sanctuary, which is this lovely place. You have a lot of nerve for a wolf. I hate the noises these things make. Hey boss, you're a biggin. The Great Jumba. Big Daddy Jumba, specifically. Chirp. The boss's precious daughter's been kidnapped and he's mad. No one's getting through that gate until she's safe and sound, so go on, off with you. Rotates. Now before coming in here, you might have recalled, there's a save point here, you might have recalled something about an angry old couple. Also Sparrow Girl leaving, and hopefully not going near said angry old couple. Now we know where the angry old couple is. Well, I mean, you should, considering the angry old house that we went to. Kind of gives that away now, doesn't it? In order to progress this, though, I believe we must wait for nighttime. Basically, we just have to pass time until it becomes night, which shouldn't be too long based on the lighting. We could do some fights, we could wander around some more. Really not a whole lot to do, though. This area doesn't have a whole lot in and of itself. It's mostly just a connection between a bunch of places. Horses. Horses like herbs. Everybody likes herbs. Probably gonna get the purse upgrade next. And we can't do this. There is a bomb spot underneath this, but our bombs are not powerful enough to blow this up. If we actually draw a correct bomb. You can tell they're not powerful enough because it doesn't instantaneously explode. Here's nighttime. And there is the bomb. And if we turn around, you can see it's perfectly intact. There's a diggy spot. We do need to make our way over to that house. Got another stray bead. I don't actually know what the special reward is for finding all the stray beads because I've never done it, so. If we happen to do that in this recording, I guess we'll find out together. Not this specific recording, but this playthrough, I should say. Hey guys. Should really just spam slash on these guys to take them down. It makes this much faster. Hey. There you go. Ah, it is you. So now we're gonna wait in the center. You can see why this is beneficial. Because he maneuvers around you, so if you're next to a wall, he tends to maneuver into a wall. Which doesn't really help getting behind him. What does this unlock? Probably just animals? Yeah, just animals. May as well feed them since we're here. I wasn't looking at what I was feeding. Reindeer, apparently. Thanks, reindeer. They're still asleep. They slept through eating, apparently. Excuse me, there shouldn't be much left to this place that we can do now. We need wind to actually fully complete this area. I think that's pretty much it, though. We'll mess with that little sprout thing in a bit. But first, we're going to make our way down here before it stops being nighttime. Mind, we're going to do this encounter first. We're just going to spam cut. It's going to cost us a lot of ink, but that doesn't really matter, so. I hit that guy while he was spawning, apparently. I didn't actually mean to, but that was pretty good. I believe this is the way we're supposed to be running. Yes. Anyway, because it is night, she is not out here. But we also can't just go through the front door. We must sneak through the roof if I can get up here. There we go. Which is now ominously glowing purple. And now we must slowly walk so that we don't wake her up. And then cut this open. Never mind. I thought it was in here. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Nice juicy flesh. That's a bit disturbing. Okay. Maybe we don't have the quest yet? Maybe it has to be during the day? I don't actually remember now. I'm pretty sure she's in that closet area. I'm pretty sure, anyway. It's a diggy spot here. I mean, quite clearly she's not right, excuse me. Not right now. What a stray bead, nice. So I guess we don't have the quest yet. This water will give you the runs. Well, we do need to do that at some point, but what we can do in the meantime is we can head over to the actual village itself, the windmill place, which is up this way. Actually, before we go all the way up there, if we go this way to find that thingy that we can hook onto, let's make our way up here real quick. Excuse me. Because I believe there is something up here for us. Oh wait, no, we can't get over there yet. That's right. So what you need to get over there is actually make it really windy. That allows you to stand on these things that are dangling. But we don't have wind, so we can't do that. Anyway, back to our original task at hand. Feeding these animals. That was totally our original task at hand. Make our way to the village. I'm actually going to cut it here, because it has been 40 minutes, so... Oh, it's now daytime. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, wherein we're going to make our way into the actual village itself. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys then.